The Community Foundation of Broward takes you on a journey to Broward and beyond as we celebrate our 2023 Community Builders. Colin W.
I have a blessed and lucky life. I have a great family, longtime close friends, and good health. I've been associated with a great company here in Broward for over 30 years, which has given me the wherewithal to give back. So how did it start? As a child, I experienced the power of education firsthand. My mother was an educator and my father a diplomat, both committed to creating opportunities for others. It was through my education and love of learning that doors opened for me. I know how education, or the lack thereof, impacts a person's potential and future. It provides a key vehicle that gives you the ability to find your own path, your own success. Of course, education alone is not enough. Without open doors to use your education and demonstrate what you're capable of, you can't achieve your greatest potential. Because I believe strongly in how education can open up opportunities, I have set my endowed funds focus at the Community Foundation of Broward on helping to break the cycle of poverty through education and career readiness. With the experience and expertise of the Foundation's team, I know it will be spent wisely for decades to come. I'm proud to join others as a community builder at the Foundation. Broward County is my home. And for those of you who wish to see Broward strive to be the welcoming home for everyone here, I invite you to join with us and be bold.
Rita and Rick Case.
Rick and I moved our family and the Rick Case Automotive Group in 1985 to Broward County from Ohio. We jumped right in with our time and resources to make a meaningful difference in the lives of children and families in the county. We're passionate about honoring Rick's legacy and committed to continuing our philanthropy, creating generational hope, and supporting the future of our communities. We've always looked for opportunities to improve the health, education, and economy of our communities, which has always supported us and our business. It brings me such great joy to see the impact we've made and how we've truly been able to touch and transform lives. Giving a hand up has always been our passion. Whether it's collecting and distributing more than 125,000 bikes through our annual Rick Case Bikes for Kids program, partnering with the American Heart Association to teach students the life-saving skill of CPR, helping families achieve the American dream of home ownership in the 76-home Rick Case Habitat community, the establishment of the For Every Kid program, so no student goes without well-fitting new shoes, funding vocational and college scholarships, supporting Broward hospitals, or serving the Boys and Girls Clubs of Broward, where we are instrumental in growing to 13 clubs serving 12,000 members. I'm so proud that we've created, developed, and led fundraising initiatives that have raised more than $100 million for organizations in Broward County. As a former Community Foundation of Broward board member and having recently served on the Foundation's Strategic Planning Committee, I'm elated to become a community builder by establishing the Rita and Rick Case Family Foundation Fund to continue our legacy and our lifetime commitment to philanthropy for years to come.
I was encouraged at a young age to participate in the Boys and Girls Clubs and other community improvement events. Inspired by my parents' passion and generosity, we will continue our commitment to support the needs of our community.
We are grateful that our parents instilled in us the importance of philanthropy. Today, through Rick Case Cares, we invest the time, resources, and funding to make our communities a better place to live, work, and raise a family.
Trevor and Margie Freed.
Getting here has been a journey for us. I was raised to be a giver, and quite simply, I have not found anything in life that is both so easy to do and selfishly delivers so much satisfaction and happiness. I prefer giving to receiving so much that on my own birthday in our home, as far back as when I was a teenager and even now with our family, I give the gifts to my family instead of them giving gifts to me. So when Margie and I had our first date 27 years ago, and she freely and willingly gave me her ice cream at the end of our meal, I knew that I had found my giving partner. And we have a 14-year-old, Lila, who willingly embraces our life of giving and has also been a blessing to us. Lila shares so much enthusiasm for volunteering and to helping others, and that inspires us to continue on. Lila and her peers and Margie and I seek opportunities to help and to give now, and I compare that to my grandparents and their generation, who were also generous, but for them, giving was an elegy, an end-of-life decision. This commitment to Community Foundation instead gives us the opportunity to give now. What we have in Community Foundation is the partner that we so desperately needed to help us focus our intent on the now giving, while Margie and I are heavily motivated to help communities or populations that are discriminated against, to act when we see injustice, and to be an ally when someone or an entire community needs help. We found that having these conversations with friends and peers is much easier when we can combine our words and actions with our association to an involvement with Community Foundation. We also believe it's important to listen to the whole community, and there's no better view to who needs help than through the Community Foundation lens. Thank you for making us feel so welcome with what we hope is a lifetime of continued giving through Community Foundation.
Dara and Jarett Levan.
We love this organization, and we love what it does, and we love how many people and how many organizations it supports here in Broward County. But I will tell you that we're here today because of Dara, because probably once a week, Dara says, who can we help and how can we help them? Most recently, Maui. Jarett, we need to do something. What can we do? How can we help them? Or the flooding in Fort Lauderdale. We're not doing enough. How can we help? Or on the west coast of Florida, we need to do something. How can we help? And so we're here today because Dara always says to me and to our family, we need to do more. How can we do more? So I stand next to my wife, my partner of almost 24 years, and we together will continue to support this community as long as we're here.
There's so much behind the scenes, not just what each of you do, and I'm so grateful to be part of such an incredible board that is so passionate and authentic and diverse, and all of you rock. So this is not just about us, this is about all of you here and everyone in our community, and I just thank you so much from my heart and from our hearts.
Albert and Beatriz Miniaci.
Our family's been blessed, and I was always raised to give back to our community, even from my days in New York when my parents were involved in organizations up there, United Jewish Appeal, Boys and Girls Clubs of Italy, and go on. And when we came to Florida, we started getting involved, and one of my best experiences, I could say, is serving on the Community Foundation board for 6 years, because I didn't really know a lot of things that were going on in our community because we were kind of sheltered from it. But to me, that's what made the biggest impact in my life, as far as giving of my time, giving of our treasures, to be involved in organizations that don't have the big names attached to it. We're just blessed and happy to do what we could do, and I wore this tie because it was my dad's tie in his memory, and my mom, we have her on the wall, and I was blessed to have parents like them, and thank you very much.
We were scattered everywhere. I say it to Albert all the time, we need to kind of organize this. We're writing checks here and there, and we have no idea how impactful it is. And maybe $500 can mean something to one small organization, but nothing to someone else. So let's figure this out. And of course, as we have friends in the room, and many people that have gone through here have suggested to us to come back here and really do something meaningful, we felt this is the answer. We were ready.
Congratulations to our 2023 community builders.